All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the Akim, to the elect, that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth out with all faith and in sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Allah from the Great Millstone Houston camp. And I'm just pulled up to the job. I'm gonna throw on my garment, because I don't want to, draw no attention to myself. But yeah, I just thought, I'm just gonna get a quick lesson in, that basically, how the scriptures say, seek the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, because you got all this coronavirus, because the scriptures prophesied or has plagues written about in the scriptures, so these things are gonna come. Right, but you're gonna have other people that hear these things, and it's not just gonna, they're not gonna really actually believe. I'll start off with that scripture, man, because that belief it was gonna drive you to do what you gotta do. That belief in the fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Right, this is Hebrews 4:2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the words preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it, right? Because you're gonna have certain people that it just don't resonate with their spirits. They just really can't just see it. Like the thing that we prophesy about, they can't see it happening right now, right? They thinking about times, far away. It says not in my lifetime. They're thinking 50, 60 years, but nah. The scriptures say that these things will not tarry, But the whole point of this lesson is that, you're going to have people that try to flock, to being a Hebrew Israelite now that they see that America is falling, right? When the whole time, they've been knowing this thing, right? They've been knowing the true names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. They've been knowing that we're supposed to be keeping the laws, right, to the best of our ability. That we're supposed to be keeping the high holy days, keeping the Sabbath, right? But they haven't been doing shit, But now they see everything is finna, because you can barely do shit now, You got to spend most of your time in the house. Right, and they said, the mayor of Houston said he's gonna ban alcohol and liquor from being sold in the stores. Right, there's no NBA on the TV. People can't go to the clubs. They can't party. Right, so you are forced to sit in the house and think and to deal with reality. Right, so now your conscience is eating you up, because that you ain't been doing what you're supposed to been doing. And this is who this is what the lesson is about, right? People like that, you want to wait until the last minute, right, to try to serve the Lord when you didn't had months, years, right? What does scripture say? This is Sirach 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, right? Make no tarrying. Excuse me, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, right? So when you find out this thing, when you hear about this, man, you're supposed to jump on it, right? You're supposed to jump on it. You're not supposed to wait until you see what we've been prophesying about to happen. Now you just want to try to jump in there, come out and as if you just been like you a true believer, like you've been keeping everything, like you've been keeping everything to the best of your ability when you have not. When you've been being a nigga in the world, right? Before all this, you could care less about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? But now you want to take them serious. Most I don't get down like that, It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, right? Because ultimately, you're going to end up being destroyed. Putting off the Lord from day to day. Right? Not taking it serious. So you a sometimey ass Israelite. Right? every time when you see it look like something about to happen, you wanna try to jump in there, you know. You just a full-blooded Hebrew Israelite, you know. But then when things start calming down, you try to go back into the world, right? The Most High speaks about, well, Yahweh Shai spoke about being lukewarm, you know. That's what that is. This is Revelation 3:15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. Right? Cold is somebody that just in the world, they don't give a damn. You know, they're just doing whatever they got to do. You know, they ain't making an attempt to do anything. Right? And the person that's hot, you know, they doing all that they can to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Making their bodies a living sacrifice, you know, coming on the highways and the byways, whether you prophesying, you holding the signs, you reading, or you standing on the other side listening, you know, and taking notes, right? You putting your life on the line for being out there, even, you know, showing up, right? But it says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold or hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth, right? So you trying to play both sides, you know? And then about trying to play both sides, man, you gotta choose, man, who you gonna serve. What did Joshua say? Choose you this day, right? Whom you gonna serve? This is it's in the book of Judges. Judges. I believe that's Joshua. Salat. I don't know why you. Yeah, this is Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve. Right, so, you know, it said if it seem evil unto you to serve the Most High, right? The Most High done did something to you, right? You know, the Most High, he doesn't require much from us, you know, but, you know, you got people that just make it complicated, right? Let me grab that too real quick. This is Jeremiah 2:5. Said, thus said Yahweh, what iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me, and have walked after vanity, and have become vain? Yeah, what iniquity have you found in the Most High? Right, because the Most High, he is perfect. Yahweh said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. So, you know, why not serve the Most High with all sincerity? You know, why not seek him with all your heart? Why be sometimey? You know, what's wrong with Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Is he not good enough for you? You know, is this truth not good enough for you? But this is Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh. Right, that's the mentality of the men of the Lord. You gonna serve the Most High, bro. You know, so you need to figure out in your mind who you gonna serve, right? The scriptures say, let every man be persuaded, fully persuaded in his own mind. You know? So you gonna be out here, you know, being a nigga, you know, following the ways of the heathen, you know, following Esau, right? Or you gonna come to Yahweh Shem Yahushua? You know, it's your choice, right? But one leads unto life and one leads unto death, you know? And I'm pretty sure you know which one leads unto death and which one leads unto life. All right, but this is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, for the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in him. So remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Now, it can be used as you can be a young man, or when you find out about the truth. You know, that's when you should start seeking. The scriptures say, you know, as it was our minds to go astray from the Most High, you know, seek him 10 times more. You know, So you're supposed to be seeking after him, right? Diligently. You know, when you first find out, make no tarrying. Right? He said, while the evil days come not. So this is before shit starts to happen. You know, you understand you're gonna have people come in at the last hour, but you know, but you're gonna have certain people that's been knowing what to do for years. Now you want to pop back up. You're gonna have men that did this, that was in the truth, so-called in the truth, they're gonna try to pop back up. Right? But what was you? Why you ain't keep prophesying? Right? The scripture say that putting your hand to the plow, no man that look it back, that put his hand to the plow and look it back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you stop doing the work at any point, bro. You done. You know, you done. You can hang it up. Right? You'll eat a missile. But it says, remember not that I created in the days of your youth, while the evil days come not. So you supposed to have been in the mind frame of getting yourself together, right, before all of these things start to happen. You know? Because like what if everything calmed down, then what? What if everything calmed down for a little minute? Are you gonna still, you know, show forth that same energy? You know? But it says, remember not that I created in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in him, and pleasure in them, so like you. Right? Because the prophets have been saying, you know, seek the Most High while he may be found. Right? And they see that the prophets really can't even go out and prophesy no more. Right? We got to stay in the house, you know, or certain parts around the country, certain states, right? Brothers can't go out. And you got people that's been bullshitting. They see this, right? They see that the coronavirus thing is happening, and the prophets can't go out and prophesy, right? So they are scared, right? They are fearful. This is Isaiah 55:6 says, "Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found; call upon him while he is near." Right? And the Most High is still near, because the Most High still got us teaching. He's still near, right? But you have people that knew this already. They knew that we prophesy about the famine of the word, right? Most High said in Proverbs, the first chapter, you know, I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. He stretched out his hand by way of the prophets for telling our people to repent and turn back unto him. But now when they see everything happening, you know, they wanna try to grab hold of that hand, right? When the Most High has been trying to reach out unto you, he's like, nah, not right now. I gotta rap. You know, I'm trying to rap, right? I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to hoop, you know. Yeah, people make all type of excuses of why they can't, you know, do the work. People made excuses with Yahweh Shah, you know. But it says, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the righteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him. And to all powerful, he will abundantly pardon. Now, if you sincerely, you know, seeking the Most High, right, then that's a different story, right? But if you only just, you know, seeking them, you know, just because you just scared for the moment, right? And you know that if everything calm back down, you'll go back to the world, bro, the Most High gonna kill you. All right, so you still got a little time. You still have time, right? But you got to be doing it out of sincerity, you know? But man, majority of people not gonna make it, bro. They don't, because they don't take it seriously, man. That's just what I believe, you know? They don't take it seriously. Like, they love the world more than Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So, you know, some people gonna be stuck in their ways, but the Most High don't, like I said, the Most High don't, he don't play that wishy-washy shit, man. You know. But yeah, it says, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, to call upon him while he is near. Right, the elect is gonna do that. They're not just gonna wait till the last minute, right? When they've been knowing this thing, they've been knowing what to do. Psalms 32:6. For this shall everyone that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Right? So the elect is gonna do that. The Most High didn't program the elect, you know, to be like this in these times. To call out to call upon his name. You know, to do their best to abstain from wickedness, right? To stay away from wickedness, you know, to live a godly lifestyle. Because we understand the fear of the Most High. We've been knew that these things, you know, that taking place in the earth was going to come. Like Paul said in 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, right? You have no need that I write unto you. You know, but others knew as well, right? But it said, like Hebrews the 4th chapter said, that it wasn't mixed with faith in them that heard them, so that's why they wavered like that. Right? You gotta seek the Most High on a consistent basis. You know. So what is this? Cause you're gonna have people that try to call on the name at the last minute. But it's gonna be over, bro. This is Matthew 7:21. Now everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter to the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Right now, everyone that said Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is gonna get delivered. You know, they go for everybody though. You know, they go for everybody. Just because you had a name don't mean you just, you know, gonna be delivered. How you been living? You know? What you've been doing with your life. But it says, now everyone that said unto me, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. What is the will of the Most High? Man going out and doing his work. You know, studying. Being as godly as you can be in this wicked society. Not following after your lusts, your wicked lusts. Not being that old man that you once were. Right? You're supposed to be shedding that off. To the best of your ability. But it says, verse 22, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right? Like the scripture said in Revelation, man, some people just going to get spewed out. Yeah, I was trying to say, look, bro, I never knew you. You bullshitted me. Right? And that go for everybody, though. You know, it ain't just, you know, this is for everybody. For me, myself, you know, we all got to be diligent. Consistent, on a consistent basis. You're going to have some days and, you know, you just, you know, you weak in the spirit. Some days you might fall up, but you got to get back up. Right? But that's different from somebody that, you know, that's bullshitting, like, that's just continuously bullshitting the Most High, man. Not giving the Most High your all. Nothing at all. Like the elder in our camp, he was like, Jake be half-assing it. He's like, oh, never mind. They don't even be half-assing it. They don't put no ass in it. You know, Jake don't give a fuck. Right, but when they start seeing these things, that these prophecies are not Tarying, then they stop Tarying. When they see that these prophecies stop Tarying, then they stop Tarying. Then they want to stop bullshit. This ain't the time for that, but the scriptures say you got to be rooted and built up. This is Colossians 2 2 and 6, as ye have therefore received Yahweh Shai the Lord, so walk ye in them. So you receive them when you hear this thing, you believe in it. Right? So when you hear Yahweh Yahweh Shai, when you hear this truth, man, you're supposed to walk in it. Live after this. It says, rooted and built up in him, established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounded therein with thanksgiving. So you're supposed to be rooted in this. So you may be able to withstand in the evil day, like it says in the Ephesians, the 6th chapter. You're supposed to have on all that armor. Right? You're supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to be in this thing, growing and learning and experiencing different things. If you've been bullshitting, you're not going to be prepared in the day of battle. Just think about that. It's time to go to war, and you ain't been practicing, you ain't been swinging your sword. You know, you wait till the last minute, you throwing on your armor, and you got your sword, you go out there, man, you going to get your ass chopped up. And you going to get fucked up out there. You know, and when Esau comes in with his different, you know, scare tactics and all that, you're going to fold up. Take the Lord serious, man, if you want the Lord to take you serious. You know, it's good in Matthew the 7th, Yahweh Shai, he said, do unto men, do unto others as you have. Man, let me see. I'm gonna end it off with this, you know, because I gotta go on now a little bit. You know, this is Matthew 7 and 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. Right? You want the Most High to show favor, and you show favor in the Most High. You want the Most High to deliver, you seek him. Right? He gonna come with the same energy as you coming with. Scriptures say that be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. Right? Wheresoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So you've been bullshitting, you're gonna get bullshitted, right? You're gonna get put to death. You know, the Most High is the king of terrorists. It's not nobody you want to play with. That's somebody you want to get in the good graces of. Right, so with that, I ain't gonna talk all day. You know, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Hakadash, the honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, peace and salutation to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing the truth and faith and sincerity. Shalom. I hope brothers was edified.